Hey guys, welcome back to Blueport Pleasure Peach.
Blueport Pleasure Peach,
yeah,
dude.
it's good.
Yeah.
Good to be back, right?
Yeah.
Today I am making, I think, actually our first shop, because we don't have any shops in here, don't we?
Nope, not yet.
What I'm doing today is a little lounge that is based on a little building I actually saw at Six Flags Magic Mountain from my little trip to the US. So this is very heavily inspired by that. It's called the Club of what is it called now? Eights of Clubs or something. Clubs of Eights, something like that.
Something card literally. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and it has like these cars on the front and car markings and stuff from different things. But I felt like I wanted to do something a little bit different, give it my own kind of vibe to it that goes very well with our Blueport thing.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like what I am doing today. I'm actually quite happy how it turned out.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. I've seen some screenshots, but I haven't seen the whole 3D image of it. So
yeah, there's a little bit of a small cinematics here at the end. I'll of course add some more for the video, but yeah, also just a reminder: if you guys didn't see Jurre's last episode where he put in our first coaster into the park, I would suggest you go check it out. I'll put the link in the description below so you guys are aware and can go check it out anytime you want.
It's a pretty cool video. Yeah.
It's a pretty damn cool video. Yeah, it's one of the best things so far in edited Blueport for sure. But my goal with this sort of area here is that I want like maybe one or two more of different kind of buildings or something that goes well with each other. And then on the right side here, where we don't have anything yet, depend on the left side where we already have the Ferris wheel and the coaster, I feel like I want to make some sort of a kiddie themed area, and on the right side of this building here, we could make like some sort of a transition into that where we have a playground, maybe like a lame shooting ride or something, you know.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's kind of like my idea with it so far. But it's one building at a time for sure. I used quite a lot of time on this building.
Yeah.
I think it was 4 hours or something ish. But it turned out super cool. I'm quite happy with it. And I also left all the backstage stuff to you because I know how you like doing that. So.
Oh yeah, I'm the backstage guy. Oh yeah, that's all right. Yeah. Did you put anything in it, like stores or something, or?
I did add, like as I said, 2 coffee shops. I wanted to have a little longer video and actually add stuff to the interior. But I mainly just made it ready for interior because you can see I'm using the windows as wall sets. It's mainly just custom everything.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So I had a chance to kind of like do whatever I wanted and make my own walls and etc. So that's mainly what I did and had in mind. As you can see, I also think I switch up the doors. I don't go with these doors at first because they were a little bit too tall.
Yeah, they're really big.
So I switch it up with some doors that were a little bit more fittable.
Okay.
So you'll see that at some point here, and also use the famous Archer guy to kind of like get the scale.
Good work on that. I always forget to place the Archer down, and I'm done building something, and then like he looks like a midget compared to like a leprechaun next to the building I made. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, I like these canopies. Canopies? I don't know what they're called. But,
I think we can call them canopies. Yeah. It works. But yeah, I didn't really know what to do with the roof, but I feel like it's the same building as I had inspiration from, were kind of square, and then it just had this little extra elevation. This little extra, I don't know, building extension that goes on top. I didn't know really how to make the roof, so I just made a little bubble on the top.
Oh yeah.
But it'll always be something I can change if so. But as you can see, the inside here, you saw all the windows. They are like turned around, so you see all the window pieces. So that's also a thing I'll do off camera, because that's some boring stuff.
Oh, you need to do another wall inside.
Yeah, exactly. So that's something I'm doing off camera, and then you'll see me at some point adding some stuff inside of there.
All right.
But since I actually didn't know what kind of purpose this building had in the Six Flags Magic Mountain Park, but I felt that it was like a restaurant with like self-counter-ish. Okay. But I felt like since I made it a lounge, I felt like a coffee shops and stuff felt better in here.
Yeah, like a hipster place in Blueport. So like recently constructed in this little. There used to be I don't know, like a gift shop here that got vandalized, and now this is here. Yeah. I don't know. That's some weird story. Yeah.
We could go with that. I'm fine with it. Sorry. But yeah, I felt like I wanted to. Do you see the lake in the back here? I wanted to do something about it so people that came to the lounge, they could have this sort of little view of the little lake in the back here, and then the chairlifts going over it. But I didn't get so far, as I said. I mainly just made the building and closed it off, made all the sides, and then I kind of like just did that for the exterior part. So that was done. Okay. The interior can always be another video or just be some fiddling to do.
And I can always like do something clever with the backstage stuff or something. Maybe like a terrace or anything. We'll see. I guess I don't know. Of course, don't know what the back looks like now, but I'll see. I really like the colors, by the way, that you chose for this building. It's different than what we used before, and it mixes very well actually.
Yeah, I'm quite happy that I took like this sort of little pale color here, because it also it feels okay, especially also with all the lushy environment we have around it.
Yeah.
So you can see here now I'm going back to add some different doors.
Oh yeah.
Little bit smaller, and that also means that I can make the building a little bit smaller too, because I felt like it was a little bit too wide. Because the normal building too is a little bit more smaller and compact.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like this helped a lot more to shrink it in a little bit more. As you can see here,
I like the corner building things with the stripes on them.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, I can't take so much credit for how I got ideas for this, since it's very heavily inspired by that building I told you guys about. Maybe I can add a picture into the video so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, I took that concept and just felt like, what can this be in Blueport? And I was like, could it be a coffee house, like just a Blueport club? But then I was like, the Blueport Lounge sounds kind of cool, and the building kind of looks like a lounge when it's done. So I feel like that was a nice little thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool idea.
Yeah,
it's always though with inspiration and like reference images are like key for designing something cool, in my opinion. Unless you're an architect or something, but they help so much. So when people always says like, how do you come up with stuff like that? I don't. I just look at an image and combine buildings together or something.
Pretty much, yeah. That's kind of like how it works, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do like the time sometimes in Planco where you literally just can build without looking at anything. Your mind just goes crazy with ideas. Where you have the other days where you literally have to look at a reference picture to get started. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I often feel way more motivated to build though when I have an image as an example.
Yeah, it definitely helps the start process. You know, like it's always the start that's the tedious thing. Like, where do I start? What do I want to do with this? Because like now when I have a building ready here, that's the fun part for me. That's when I can start detailing the building.
Yeah, exactly. That's also, I watched like a documentary on procrastination, because I'm a very big procrastinator. But like one of the tips was to start with something familiar or something that you've already done before. But in this case, in this game, like buildings that have already been built in real life. That's a great way to start out with something and then just twist it around, do your own thing with it.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's such a good idea of doing that. Because I've hear and see a lot of people saying like, oh, how do you build this and how do you get ideas? And it was just like, well, literally just take a walk and look at some buildings. And I mean, the building you choose might be super boring, but it's a start and it helps you a lot to to figure out what pieces there are in the game and what more you can build. So, yeah. 100%. Using the great letters again from Hydro, as we already used before. I freaking love this font here. I wish there were more.
Yeah, it's like the Hydro font park. No, but
please make some more.
Please make more Hydro. They're really good. You've also got lit up versions. That's also cool. I don't know.
Oh, I haven't actually spotted those.
Yeah, those are cool.
Maybe I should change the lounge part.
That's cool. I love the trumpets here, by the way.
I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, the trumpets are just never used in this game, just for, So I felt like it was nice to put them on the sign there. And then you see me struggle a little bit, because there are some things on the building too that I really, really wanted on the walls, because I just, sometimes when I see plain walls, I just, But the building itself, real life, is kind of plain too from the walls. So
that's often they're very plain buildings. But
it's just our Planko brains that are like.
Yeah, you need to add heads in. That's hard sometimes.
It really is. But I feel like it came out quite nice, and also here it's mainly custom signs I do, and you also see me struggle here with all kinds of signs, because I didn't really feel like I wanted to have the same sign and font. But I do end up having it over there, just putting them more together, so the sign itself doesn't look super the same. But
I wish we could size stuff in the game.
Oh man, if whenever Planet Coaster 2 comes, if that would be a thing they will add, oh man, I would.
Yeah. Sizing tool and a mirror tool, I'll be happy.
Oh yeah, man, they would. I think that's just wishful thinking, though.
Oh yeah, probably is. Yeah. I mean, also weather was, and they added in the Planet Zoo, so maybe.
Well, we'll definitely get weather. That is a
pretty
sure.
But
let's see whenever that will happen.
Oh yeah.
So as you can see here, adding some lights and then some cables to kind of like make sure that this is where the power comes.
From the ground.
From the ground. And here I'm adding the 2 coffee shops. As you can see, I did the stuff inside now here. Added the walls and stuff, so it's pretty clean in here. You don't see all the bad stuff. And then I am adding some pathing here. And I got a little bit of recording of it here, because my idea with it was to just make a big fat path, and then just hopefully put the barriers inside, so people hopefully will just use the doors. Sometimes they go through the walls, sometimes they go through the doors.
Yeah, it's a bit buggy.
But I tried as good as I could. So, which you can see here, some of them actually are using the door, where some are just, they don't care. They're just rebels, They're just like, screw this. I'm the king. So
maybe they have like special powers. Maybe there's like been an epidemic in our local area, and people can walk through walls now and stuff. Yeah.
You never know. You never know.
Never know. Yeah.
Here I'm just fiddling around. Sorry for my throat a little bit here.
It's Corona.
But,
okay.
Hey, no.
Bye.
Okay, no. Easy now. Easy. But fiddling around in here, not doing anything. Just added some walls to the shops. Basically, that's basically what I do on the interior. Because I felt like that I had enough, and I could always go back and add in some benches and all that stuff in here. So and afterwards, I'm just putting in a little bit of foliage and flower beds and stuff around it here to make it look nicer, and also making room for another building, so I can add a little bit of extra thing to it next to it. And then here, just some dirt.
Dirt, yeah! I like dirt.
Dirt, yes.
I don't like the dirt in Planko though. They're way too big, these patches. You need to be clever.
Yeah, they need to be off grid.
Yeah, like Planet Zoo. Planet Zoo did it well.
Yeah, Planko, listen. But we will not get anything in here anyways. That's a dead cause, man.
Yeah. Hey, but I mean, in hindsight, I'm pretty happy with what they added in the long run, right?
I mean,
just stuff. Yeah.
Just yesterday, I was talking about like how I still sometimes get lost in the pieces in the game. There's so many, man.
Yeah.
Like I have so many hours in this game, and I still sometimes struggle of finding a piece or two. Yeah, especially also with Planet Zoo now, so you kind of mix up.
Oh yeah, that's
pieces.
so annoying. Where is this piece? Oh, we don't have it in Planet Coaster. Oh, we're all the way around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact now that we are at the end here.
Ooh.
And as you guys can see, I literally just added a few benches, and there we go.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of gorgeous though. I'm not gonna lie, that looks really good.
Yeah, I really like the addition here. For the build here.
It looks so real.
Yeah, especially the first cinematic, right? I really like that.
Yeah, damn.
So, and as you can see here, some went through the wall and some went actually through the door there, so that was awesome. And they're using the benches here too. And I just love how this building looks now. Also, when you see it from the entrance, a little peek. So yeah, that was pretty much it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, guys, if you liked the video, give it a like and remember to check in on Jurre's channel next week where he will continue. Yeah, I think that was it. So bye, guys.
Bye.